It is a construction project on a massive scale with an army of more than 3,000 construction workers just to get the job done. They're already hard at work building the nation's first nuclear reactors in decades, and it's happening along the Savannah River in Burke County. Tonight in a News 12 special assignment, we take you inside the Big Dig. This is Plant Vogtle. The twin cooling towers rise 548 feet above the Savannah River, dwarfing even the tallest pines. It's the largest nuclear power facility in Georgia, and it's about to get even bigger.
We have Southern Company Services, we have Southern Nuclear, we have Shaw and Westinghouse, all represented here.
David Jones is the man in charge of it all. He's walking us through a cluster of portable buildings perched on the edge of one of the nation's biggest construction sites.
This will be the largest nuclear plant in the United States when we complete the project on 3 and 4.
And here they are rolling the dirt as we speak. And this is what the future will look like. Over the next 5 years, the 2 existing cooling towers will be joined by 2 more, along with 2 brand new nuclear reactors. This is how it looks today. A construction site covering 42 acres. That's about 5 football fields laid side to side. Okay, and the cooling towers?
Cooling tower for unit number 3 will be housed here to my left.
The towers will come later. The first step is to dig 2 massive holes where the reactors will sit. You can see all the trucks crisscrossing there in the distance, like a carefully choreographed dance. Georgia's Big Dig makes them look like toys. But as you can see, they're actually massive. They have more than 100 of these trucks here rolling nonstop. They've been digging since August, and they won't stop until they hit solid rock. They're digging deep because those new reactors shown here in this artwork are built to withstand earthquakes. Technology has changed a lot since Vogtle's first reactor was finished back in 1987.
This is the first nuclear construction and first nuclear units to be built in the United States in over 30 years.
The new units will be up and running by 2016 and 2017, serving more than 1 million homes. Some people think nuclear power is not safe. How safe is this?
Nuclear power is proven that it is safe, reliable, and an economic solution to our needs going forward.
The Southern Company calls nuclear a green solution too. That smoke you see rising from the cooling towers really isn't smoke at all, but harmless water vapor. So what's in it for you? Well, there's power in the future to keep your home warm in the wintertime, cool in the summertime, but maybe even more important than that right now, jobs.
Oh yeah, no kidding. You heard the numbers. They'll need a workforce of about 3,000 to build the new units, and then after that, a crew of 800 to run them.
So how do you tap into those careers? We'll look at the need for nuclear workers in Georgia and South Carolina in the Big Dig tonight at 11.
Work is going on right now to expand 2 nuclear power plants, one in Georgia and the other in South Carolina. Both projects are creating a lot of jobs.
And it's the first nuclear expansion in the U.S. in more than 30 years. SCANA is adding 2 nuclear reactors at the VC Summer plant. That's about 30 minutes north of Columbia in Jenkinsville. And the Southern Company also adding 2 nuclear reactors at Plant Vogtle. That's just down the Savannah River from Augusta in Waynesboro. Both jobs will take a massive workforce to do the construction, and then they'll need hundreds of full-time employees to run those plants. It's not easy to describe the size and the scale of the work going on right now at Plant Vogtle. If you point a camera at it, it just looks like a lot of dirt. But look carefully. There's an army of 700 workers out there.
Right now, the majority of our construction jobs are excavation, heavy equipment operators, moving soil, moving rock, gravel, as you'll see.
The Southern Company wants you to know they're hiring locally.
And over 50% of our craft labor has come from the state of Georgia and within a 50-mile radius of the plant site.
And they'll be moving dirt here for the rest of the year. Right now, Georgia's Big Dig is all about digging massive holes where the 2 nuclear reactors will sit. They'll go down 90 feet until they hit rock bottom. Once they finish digging, they'll need concrete workers.
And then we will have everything from pipe fitters to welders to iron workers to carpenters. All types of labor trades will be important to us as we go through this phased approach.
These are all the energy-related programs.
And they're already working with Augusta Tech to make sure people are trained and ready for those jobs.
What are your favorite subjects?
If your answer is math and science, you're in the right place. This may be the chance to energize your career, or for students, a chance to plan ahead.
And energy is a great field, and they need to be thinking, what can I do realistically, and what do I need to do now to get into that field?
And remember, these are companies looking to hire locally.
It's an ideal situation to hire someone locally. They have roots in the area, and they're likely to stay and have their families here.
And they're targeting local students in middle and high school.
I think more people should show up. I mean, beats working at McDonald's.
Everyone's professional.
Back at Plant Vogel, David Jones is pleased with the progress, but he knows there's a lot of work to be done. Projecting forward, how many people are you going to need here?
Construction labor, at peak of construction, we estimate over 3,500 construction jobs.
And once the dust clears here and 4 cooling towers rise above the Savannah River, they'll need 800 more people to operate the nation's newest nuclear reactors. And just so you know, there are 2 more Energy Family Nights planned where you can learn more about those courses or career pathways to help you get ready. The next one's coming up at the Augusta Tech campus in Waynesboro, February 16th, and then the Augusta Tech campus in Augusta, February 23rd. They both start at 6:30 p.m. And you can find much more information about all this, applying for those Vogel jobs, on our website, WRDW.com.